CityDriver is a game on Steam that I've been looking at for a while, and sadly, all the reviews are mixed, and the recent reviews are actually mostly negative. So in this video, I'm actually going to be buying the game right now. It is May 21st, 2025. I'm going to be buying it, checking it out, seeing what it's all about, and letting you guys look along with me. So yeah, and then obviously I'm going to be reaching the conclusion whether you should be buying this or definitely not. To be honest, I kind of forgot about the part where you actually have to install the game, but oh well. Quite a while later now, the game has successfully downloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and, launch CityDriver. Alright, so it looks like it's going to start off by calculating some presets, so do balanced, I guess, that makes sense. And here we go. I was going to say one of the first steps is actually going to be linking up my wheel. It's displayed twice here, but I really hope it's able to link. Alright, really neat. Instead of me having to go into the settings area, it just automatically detected my thing, and it just walked me through a whole setup in which I was able to set all of my keybinds just automatically. Really useful, way better than games like just Forza 5 as an example, where I had massive troubles with setting up the wheel and all that. Now I also have a USB shifter, and I'd love to see if that's able to connect. Alright, so the shifter, which is just a generic USB shifter, maybe you can hear it now, that's not going to connect, which, alright I guess. Even though I don't really feel like I need it, I'll go to a start tutorials button first, just because it feels natural. Alright, so we look to be in an open world. I can control this with my mouse. I think I can probably use my keyboard and press on F. Wow, and you open the door and then you... my keyboard is a bit of a reach. Alright. Oh wow, I don't even have to start it up. I can just shift it in the drive. Parking exercise. Train your parking skills. Alright, let's do one of these then, I guess. Guess this is kind of like a career mode. Oh yeah, I see. Alright, so we're gonna park car in this spot. So we need to reach this checkpoint here. This is a cheat code, is it not? Anyways, let's shift down. Okay, so it didn't get 3 stars because less than 20 seconds probably. So it said press F for retry, but instead I jumped out of the car. Alright, let me try this in first person now. Nope, it did not turn in far enough. Well, we actually have a rear view camera. Yeah, I guess. It looks like we're a little crooked, but I'll take it. And I got it with 3 stars now. Alright, so immediately off the bat when I'm driving, I'm noticing some kind of like kicks in the force feedback. Like the wheel is like punching from side to side a little. You can actually see that replicated in the wheel when I'm holding it. I'll like probably zoom in the editing. And then just imagine that the way it is like twitching a little, the wheel in game. I feel that in the force feedback in my hands, if you know what I mean. Alright, so this escape menu is neat, to be honest. I was gonna pause to see if I could fix the force feedback, but this looks pretty good. Alright, so we have the training area here, whole lot of highway. This map looks pretty big, and then we have the main city area down here. Not sure there's much here I can do to fix that, though. It's not game breaking, but it does get irritating. Although it doesn't happen if you just drive in like a straight line. So inclusion in the tutorials area, you can kind of just drive around and complete like career mode type missions. Anyways, let's start a new session because this is a pretty nice thing, man. Because I know that that's mainly what this game is about. So naturally, actually, I will start off with the car with the most horsepower. Here you can actually choose any car you want, so that's pretty nice. Choose a start location, and it feels logical to choose somewhere close to the city because that's probably where most of the action is going on. Let's hop into the car. Alright, let's turn out of here, and looks like the light is orange. Run a red light. That light was yellow in my yellow in my books. Whoa, okay, a lot of lag spikes. I've been sold to get on my backup drive, so don't pay too much attention to the lag spikes. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably me, as much as I'd like to bomb the game for that. What am I doing, bro? Waiting for red lights in a sim game? Who the hell am I? Hi, I'm in town. Do you want to go for dinner somewhere? That's like, we have found 5 hot girls in your area type advertisement, bro. What? Didn't expect there to be adware in this game. Also, there's dead ends. Although they're not actually a hard wall, so I can drive through them. Let's I just get teleported out. Okay, that's what happens. To be fair, I'm getting kind of claustrophobic inside of this car, bro. It's, maybe that's just how, like, cars like this work. Alright, so as for the actual driving physics, it's pretty neat, to be honest. It's a little arcadey, but then again, it's not at all like Forza Horizon 5. I'd say it's right in between BeamNG and Forza in terms of arcadiness. Oh my god, there was a guy there. You know what we gotta do in a game like this, right? Oh, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. That's kind of funny. Oh, my days. When you crash into a car, the car just like appears to stop in the middle of the road. Which is too bad if you compare it to like pushing the car around or messing with it a little. As you can see, that's what happens. So this in-game vehicle switch menu is nice, but I do not know what the Model E, Model Z, I don't know what these cars are, so I don't have a picture, so really I just need to exit the game and then restart. There we are. Wrong gear engaged. My guy, this is an automatic. Right, that's actually my bad. Turns out I forgot to start the engine. Alright, so heading on to the Autobahn now, and right off the bat I can notice something I quite like. The cars are actually driving like a decent speed. You know, in other games, especially stuff like BeamNG Drive, I'm used to the AI cars all being slow, but I'm going 150 kilometers per hour, and I'm like kind of struggling to keep up with these guys, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, in terms of the car selection in this game, it's pretty limited, which kind of sucks, to be honest. Here you definitely start noticing the arcadiness, because I can like, okay, do this whilst going like 100 kilometers per hour and like maintain pretty good traction. To be fair, it might just be like the electronic stability control, but still. There are also I think there's two DLCs. Both cost like another $7, and they both just introduced one car, which I mean kind of sucks, to be honest. Who's gonna pay $7 for one car in a game that already costs 30, right? What I will say though is I'm quite the fan of these dynamic mirrors here. They're pretty neat. Oh my god, I just got completely annihilated. That was definitely my fault though, but we are gonna check out this store right over here where we can hopefully complete a mission. Aha, so it turns out those locations, oh my god, I just got off a Lamborghini Urus. So it turns out those locations are just locations which you can't necessarily do anything in. The light's green, guys. Let's go. Unless you need them for a mission. So I'm actually going to a mission. Oh, cock, it's the other way around. I must say, in the map, it definitely doesn't look so big, but looking at it like from driving in it, this city is pretty big. Alright, so yeah, look at that. There's a mission here. Let me park. Time for a shopping spree. Alright, so this is exactly what I was thinking. So we need to drive to marked locations on the map. Are we gonna get like a route on our map, or do I just need to drive to any of the grocery stores? Oh nice, so I can just set the route myself. So I can choose any of these stores to go to. So I'm just choosing the closest one right now. Also, I will say my driving has been spirited this video. So right now I'm just gonna try to drive a little normal. That should definitely at least reduce the impact of the stuttering I'm getting. So yeah. Also, I will mention, I mean, the AIs, apart from the crashing physics, there's quite a lot of them around here. And I mean, their AI, as in them driving around and interacting on the road, is actually pretty darn good. So props to the game for that. Kind of odd how there's a bunch of supercars driving around here, in the same way that it's kind of odd how this game is city driving, yet you can really only drive in supercars or a souped up Volkswagen Golf. Anyways, the first store we're visiting should be right here, so I can just park it. I'll leave the door open because who cares, right? So here, now if I press F, we have completed the drugstore. Alright, that's nice. Looks like here's the shop I wanted to be at. Just gonna need to find somewhere to park this car. Since no parking was there, I was gonna say I'd like to check out if I can drive into this spot with the car and then don't even have to get out to press F. But oh my god, the car is... No, let me get back in, please, please. I don't want to lose the car. Nah, we're chilling though. My bad on the illegal parking. Right, I think I've found the last store, so let's... I'll actually close the door this time because someone's waiting for me. Whoa, it's actually a GameStop. Oh my god. Oh, wow, that actually completed the mission too. No traffic rules violated. We didn't quite get that star, but oh well. Honestly, that was kind of weird. I was expecting to have to, you know, pick up all the things as you do on a shopping spree and then deliver them back to whoever I was shopping for, or maybe I was shopping for myself and having to deliver them to my own apartment or something, but nope, I just picked everything up and then the mission completed itself. Hi, I got off work early. Want to go to the park for a picnic? Once again, man, I'm not fucking with this adware. Now, I've just parked my car over here. I hope no one minds. But there's actually also a thing called photo spots, so let's check those out. The obelisk on Karolinenplatz in Munich is a monument in the Waxvorstadt district. Due to its location at the intersection of 3 street axes, it is visible from afar. It was constructed in 1870 as a memorial to the soldiers of the... Alright, I thought I was gonna, like, take a picture of my car, but apparently that's what that meant. Very educational. We got the Urus, baby. Oh, it's a Porsche. My bad. I would swear... So they're all not Uruses. There's travel agencies? That's new. Oh yeah, this thing's fast, baby. Alright, so there's like these purple stars on the map. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but this one appears to be right inside of this building, so I can't really reach it. If anyone could let me know like what they mean in the comments, then feel free to do so. See some comments about the like camera thing that I'm using in first person. Firstly, like first person, it's much chiller for me. Maybe not for people watching, but with this being the standard like third person camera, like that's pretty ass. Like, let's be real. Anyways, we're gonna be starting a taxi service. Also, I'm only just now noticing how much of a slideshow the mirrors are. Was that always like that? Anyways, yeah, because I'm obviously a viral YouTuber, we are going to be doing Uber rides in a Lamborghini Urus challenge. Oh, park the vehicle safely. My bad. Is this safe enough? It's not letting me shift it into park. I'm not kidding. I'm actually unable to shift into park. Buy socks for a birthday gift. Alright, man. Thanks for the reminder. Also, this like mini-map is so cluttered that I'm having trouble like seeing where I want to go. Can you guys see the blue line? Do you guys see my destination? Alright, here goes attempt number 2, I suppose. Also, I might just mention it now. If you're looking for a game in which drifting is a possibility, don't get this. This is gripping like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, that. Pick up friend 1. Alright, it's been going good so far. Now we just need to pick up friend 2. I wonder if friend 1 cares if I, like, violate any traffic rules. Doesn't look like it. What a chill guy. Also, now that I've, like, loaded large parts of the map already, a lot of the stuttering just seems to be gone completely, which is definitely a good sign. Alright, we've picked up friend 2, and now we need to deliver both of these guys to the restaurant. Also, my car is running low on battery, man. That's chopped. That's why I don't like Teslas, man. Imagine saying my car is running low on battery. Also, screw this curb. Like, I literally don't think there is anything more beta male. Because obviously, in case you guys weren't able to notice already, I am a Sigma male, an alpha wolf, if you may. Alright, man, for the moment of truth here, let's turn into this spot. And we've completed it. Apparently, I did actually cause a collision along the way, which, surprise, surprise, I guess. Anyways, our fantastic reward was obviously absolutely nothing. And I get to restart the mission immediately. Oh, I'm not doing that. It also did occur to me that when I said that there was only one other type of mission, I was actually lying. There's 3 mission types in total. Here's the third one. You drive to a location like this, and you transport actual cargo, which is what I was expecting was going to happen originally in the first mission I did. But look. Anyways, we can now just go ahead and drop these off, I suppose. Alright, so now as I drive onto the highway in this rather fast-looking car, which Actually, I just realized you can actually change the color of as well. Anyways, I'm gonna be giving you guys the final verdict, I suppose. Should you buy this game? Well, my initial reaction is no. It's kind of meh, to be honest, and it costs like... Whoa, that's my bad. It costs like 30 bucks, which is ridiculous. 20 would be a lot more of a reasonable price, but really, I would have been happy buying this game if it was something like $14.99. That would be way more reasonable for definitely for the state that it's in. Anyways, additionally, it's kind of boring, man. It's kind of bland. Everything is homogeneous. All the cars kind of drive the same. Apart from this one obviously having a little less suspension, but really it feels like it's all the exact same car. You don't really get a different feel in any of them. They're all unreasonably fast. The game is incredibly easy. There's no method of progression. Everything is already unlocked. You don't have to do anything to... Once again, my bad. You don't have to do anything to unlock anything. There's no difficulty apart from crashing into the occasional AI traffic car, then that is. I suppose it's a chill game for driving like this, and if you've enjoyed what you've seen in this video, if it looked fun, then maybe this is the game for you. But for me, it definitely isn't, even though I do really like games like this. Another great example right there. Why are there so many crosses like that all over the place? Like, just don't make the roads at that then. Remove the intersection if the only road going off of it is leading into nothing. Yeah, you don't unlock anything for completing the missions. They don't result in anything. The missions do nothing for you. And because all the cars are so fast, as I said, there's no real difficulty. Nothing is stopping you from slamming the gas, driving into a car here or there, slamming a sign now and then, and completing the mission without issues. Nothing matters. And so I'm gonna try and not spend too much more time because I want to keep under the 2 hours, because what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna plan on refunding this game from Steam. $30, it's actually quite a lot of money, especially for a game that I don't really see myself playing again in the future at all, to be honest. And so yeah, I was gonna leave off on that. But one thing I would also like to mention is the fact that there is another game out there called City Car Driving, which there might be a 2.0 coming out of in potentially a year, but it's quite similar to this actually in terms of missions and stuff like that. I've played on this channel before. If you want to check it out, you can click on my profile. That game just has some of the missing features that this one doesn't. An actual functional career mode, as opposed to being able to drive around in an open world area, go running into signs and then completing a backwards parking mission. You know, with actual progression, of which the cars do feel realistic and isn't unreasonably easy, and does actually feel like it serves a purpose, as much as serving a purpose happens in a game like this. Anyways, I am realizing I'm ending pretty overall negative, but that is also the overall vibe I've gotten from this game. In the Steam reviews, you see a lot of people dealing with unfixable bugs, which I've not really noticed any of, apart from that one mission that I couldn't complete in the Urus that isn't a Urus. Oh, and my steering wheel, of course, although after playing a little bit you don't really notice it that much anymore, although these are obviously inputs that it's giving. Extreme because I'm not holding the steering wheel right now, but you get the idea. Anyways, for right now, I would like to end off on that. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, of course, showing your token of appreciation for me making this video. And anyways, for right now, I'd like to thank you all ever so much for watching, especially to the end, and I definitely do hope to see you all again in the next one as well. Bye-bye.